Florida woman arrested after being caught in the act breaking into a car. I feel like she was there to steal a wig with that hairdo. Florida man says, I feel free, crazy and stupid after leading troopers on a 130-mile-per-hour police chase. For a second, I thought it was going to be Wesley Snipes because he did something like that in Florida once. Florida man named Demon Speed arrested for murder. Yeah, that guy looks like someone who takes a lot of demon speed. Homeowner shot a naked mud-cutter Florida man who had allegedly broken into his house. What do you mean allegedly? Dude came into his house, he's like, BAM! I don't deal with no greased-up deaf guys. Or mud-up deaf guy. It's a Family Guy reference. Florida man retiree tired of people saying he lives in nation's STD capital. Dude, you just are. You just are. You live in the capital of STDs. Florida man buried alive in sand dune while watching sunrise. How? How do you not realize that's happening? Florida woman jailed after shooting woman with BB gun delivering food to homeless. You're a terrible person, a terrible human being. Alligator bite in Florida man's face. I just heard a scream. Yes, indeed. Cop-hating Florida woman calls police 11,000 times in 1 year to bash police. Yeah, suck it, cops, I'm telling the cops. Florida man openly celebrates winning $53,000 at casino. 3 guys notice him, follow him back to his hotel, and murder him. They murder him hard. Once again, Siesta Key and other Sarasota County beaches are closed for swimming due to high levels of Florida man's poop bacteria. Yay! Florida man poop! Florida man decides to wrangle snakes, finds a huge python on the highway. Come here, little buddy, we're getting you across the road. Let me go, sir. Florida woman fondles donut, punches deputy at Naples Dunkin' Donuts. What exactly does fondling a donut look like? Florida man arrested accused of masturbating outside his home. Yeah, those eyes. That's someone who whacked it in public. Look at them creepy eyes licking his lips. Florida man hired a plane to fly a banner over Mar-a-Lago reading, ha 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 ha, time to die. I placed a bomb on the beach. Florida man battles with alligator to save puppy. Damn right. This is the good Florida man, the superhero we need and want. Florida man tells deputies he didn't know the knife was in his shoe and that the shoes weren't even his. I stole the shoes, my friend. I stole them. Florida man scares off bear to protect family. I've never seen a man punch a bear before, but I've seen a lady push a bear off a fence to save a dog. Florida woman's fiery argument ends with using gasoline-soaked t-shirt to torch house. I mean, did they have to name it fiery argument? Come on, guys. Couldn't think of like, Florida woman's hot argument ends with Molotov cocktail. Or should I say Molotov shirt tail? Florida man going 100 miles per hour crashed Jaguar into SUV animal clinic. All right then. Is he dead? I feel like he died. Caught on video, Florida man, Miami police sergeant, punches parking meter in drunken rage. I thought he was naked. Like, no joke. I thought the police sergeant his wife was naked for a second. Naked Florida man crawls onto dock, breaks into neighbor house before being shot. Aw, why can't we see a close-up? Also, that looks a lot like the Sonny's Barbecue Ranch I shot a commercial at once. Florida woman gives birth on helicopter. I mean, that's just they didn't get her to the hospital fast enough. That's not really newsworthy. Just saying, it's just a kid being born. Florida man airport employee accused of stealing $16,000 worth of items from travelers. Oh, the shoes? The red suitcase? Wait, this is just a photo of an airport. What is going on here, article? Florida man released from jail tries breaking into 3 sheriff's office vehicles. And he got one, and he got away. Naked Florida man hurls urn full of ashes during argument. Did you not respect your parents enough to keep their ashes sitting out? You were like, forget you for pooping, I'm alone with your dog. Get him, ma! Florida man pulled over for speeding in Indiana, also charged with drug possession due to drugs sitting in full view of officer and also caught with 15 credit card skimmers. What kind of crimes does this little weasel type man do? Like, seriously, I know he's a credit card skimmer, but like, doesn't he seem like he gets you to invest in his NFT crypto scam? Cringy Florida man arrested after dropping drawers on 2 female victims' driveways. Why does he both look happy and sad all at the same time? Like, yup, I did it. I flashed my 3-inch wiener to those ladies. Never saw something so big. Florida man arrested for stealing roommate's parrot. Why though? Why? Like, parrots are valuable, but like your roommates, you couldn't like, I don't know, pretend it went missing. How do you steal it? I'm so confused. Florida man arrested outside Olive Garden after eating pasta belligerently. That is a big word for Cougar, and I look like this guy because I got a gash in my head and my brain never worked right again. Florida woman with an open bottle of Jack Daniels was arrested for driving golf cart on a highway while drunk, police say. How? Why? Why? Why would you take a golf cart on the highway? How did you not get run over? Everyone speeds on the highway in Florida. Florida man catches UFOs on camera and up close. My friend, that looks like a drone or a TIE fighter. That could be a TIE fighter. Zoom in. See? Right there. There's Darth Vader, even though his TIE fighter's a different shape. Florida man / pastor charged after masturbating on a Starbucks patio, sheriff says. Please don't let this pastor near any youngins. I don't think good things will happen. Boat explodes at dock with 2 Martin County, Florida man sheriff deputies on board. Did they make it explode? Were they just chilling? This article doesn't exactly let me know what happens, except the boat caught on fire. They could have just been playing my mixtape. Officials asked Florida man perverts to stop interrupting horny manatees. Yeah, those are some hot manatees. Gerald, you stay on the beach. Don't try and enjoy the manatee orgy. But look at them, they're so inviting. No, Gerald. Florida woman accused of biting 2 students over a jar of pickles. That one student is very buff. How did he not just murder her for those pickles? Florida woman stole tips from ice cream shop and hit owner on head with jar. This is my ice cream tip. Your biggest tip you can get is watch out for this jar. Bash. Should have dodged faster. There's another tip for free. I hate this lady. She looks like Karens all morphed together. Florida man rapper stitches, calls cops on intruders, and winds up arrested for cocaine Wait, isn't this guy kind of famous? I think he was kind of famous for a fat minute in the Florida underground. Florida man attempts to create world's worst water park. Warrant for his arrest issued. Richard Tazaraz, active warrant. The above suspect, Richard, is wanted on the above warrant regarding criminal mischief of water/sewer pipes. Ew, he was slip and sliding in the sewage pipes. Ew. Florida man crashes Walmart scooter into shells, arrested for drunk driving after vodka found in basket. Damn, this guy needs to cut off the vodka, to be honest. Like that, I feel bad for that scooter. It's definitely screaming, get off me. Florida man goes 132 mile per hour over bridge. Did he turn into a rain cloud? Because all I see is a rain cloud. Also, I'm pretty sure this is Daytona Beach. I used to live there for a bit. That looks a lot like Daytona Beach. Florida woman crawls through sewer to rescue kitten in Delray Beach. That's a good Florida woman. Let's go, boys. Why are always the Florida women getting like good articles? Like, this one saved a kitten. This one saved a puppy. Us Florida guys. Yeah, man, I ran around naked with a machete. Cut my wiener off and threw it at the police while I was running. Florida man and Florida woman attacked terrorists for snorkeling too close to their dock. The way they say it, it feels like the guy actually was a terrorist, maybe setting up a WOM, things that rhymes with WOM. And but then these two, they look like they're just insane. Florida man steals car from mother taking her kids to first day of school. Huh, I guess that's Florida for you, man. Florida man used his position as a homeowner's associate president to terrorize neighbors. Dude, I got one of these next door. The freaking head of the HOA lets his son do the plowing for the whole community, and he skips our road every year. It's pretty fun. Not really. Shirtless Florida man threatens to stab restaurant employee after sitting down at table to charge phone and refusing to order anything, but sips beer he snuck in. Damn, remember Daddy Wideneck? Wideneck gang, whatever his name was? This could be his brother. Florida man tries to kiss woman while doing laundry. Hey, baby, doesn't this laundry do it for you? Come here. No, I'm good. No, I said I'm good. Crazed Florida man crashes company car into random garages, hits one person, but tried for 2. He seems like he played too much GTA as a kid, and now he's just trying to relive the memories. Florida man rapper Spot 'em got him arrested after Miami jet ski chase. Did Spot 'em got him die, or did he go to jail for a really long time? I can't remember. I remember he was signed to Kodak Black for a minute, but then there was like money issues. Florida man arrested for shooting person in the face after pulling machete out of his pants. He shot somebody in the face and then decided to pull the machete out of his pants. Why not just keep the gun? Florida woman shocked when deputies mistakenly start to execute eviction on the wrong house. I mean, I wouldn't even open the door, because then when they kick the door down for like wrongfully trying to evict you, boom, I got PTSD, boom, sue the Volusia County Sheriff's Department. I used to live in Volusia County. Florida woman got lost while driving home, loses license as a result of DUI test. Oh, okay then. Village of Carolina. All right then. Florida woman arrested for throwing raw steak at boyfriend. Is this a crime? I feel like you're just throwing her a free snack. I'd catch it and be like, see you later, honey. You're my ex-girlfriend now, but I got a steak. Florida man attacked with weed whacker following payment dispute over that is paying the weed whacker man or the weed whacker man cutting a bad job. I'm just confused. Can I get more information, please? Florida man accused of throwing holy book at deputy suspect claims God told him to break into neighbor's home. This dude needs to see a psychiatric hospital type thing. He's clearly not sane. He needs help. Florida man steals construction equipment to go on joyride, causing $10K in damages. What kind of joyride is that thing gonna do? What do they do, like 20 miles an hour? Wow! Going 20! Woo! Sir, can you step out of the vehicle? Wow!
Florida man dressed in boxers, socks, and apron burglarizes Little Caesars Pizza. Come on, man. Little Caesars is like some of the cheapest pizza. You don't have to burglarize them. You could also wear clothes and go there. Florida man exonerated of robbery charge, which he was serving a 400-year sentence for, walks free. I mean, that's good. Like, no one deserves to be locked up their entire life for a crime that is, like, oh no, robbery. Like, if it wasn't like armed robbery or something, you know, like, people make stupid choices. It shouldn't ruin their life forever. Florida woman was arrested for indecent exposure after using a puddle in library's parking lot to give herself a bath, exposing her bare breasts, buttocks, and pubic area. A puddle? A puddle? Look, the exposure aside and how, weird that is, I wouldn't bathe in a puddle on the street. Florida man flees from cops on motorcycle, flips them off, runs red light, and gets hit by truck. Karma. Florida man, 60, does 3,264 push-ups in 1 hour to break world record. Well, hey, good for him. I wonder if he made it. Florida man boating through Cape Coral canals while playing music loudly, screaming, disturbing the peace, and committing hit-and runs with multiple docks arrested after trying to flee police in his boat. Damn, this dude was playing GTA in real life. Florida man accused of leading police on chase that ended at his home in I've never seen that name before. I like the guy. Is that the guy who lives there and like on the pathway? He's just looking at the SWAT team like, what the hell are they doing here? Florida man hit dad in the face with a slice of pizza after learning he helped deliver him. Wait, what? Man, screw you, Dad. I can't believe you helped deliver me. Here's a pizza to the face. What? Florida woman busted trying to pass a drug test using soda and water. What did you think the soda and water were gonna do? Just clear out all the alcohol in your system? That doesn't make sense. Florida man, egg assailant, targeting cars on McGregor Boulevard leaves neighbors with safety concerns. Yeah, I'm telling you, those eggs. There's something about them, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. They are a danger to society. Florida man faces up to 30 years for dumping water on older brother in argument over key lime pie. Wait, he's facing 30 years for dumping water on someone? Florida man pleads guilty to $55 million investment fraud scheme, defrauding $55 million from 10,000 people. Holy shit. Florida man, state trooper, and drug enforcement agency task force member arrested on drugs and weapons charges. That's hilarious. Florida man channels his inner sandwich artist, hops subway counter to make withdrawal from cash register. I love this title, channels his inner sandwich artist. Florida man was gifted framed snowflake secretly reading fascist. That's good. Florida woman loses her nipples after horrific Colombian plastic surgery. That is unfortunate. Florida man wanted in Missouri arrested riding stolen moped on bicycle path. Damn, wanted in Missouri and he escaped to Florida? Naked Florida man arrested after refusing to leave residence. You trying to tell me that a man can't be naked in his own home? You're gonna get arrested for it? What has this country gone to? Florida woman lawmaker files bill to make it illegal for dogs to stick their heads out of car windows. What are you gonna do, arrest the dog? I mean, look, it's one thing to argue that you shouldn't allow your pets to do that, I guess. But, like, dogs have been doing this for years, and they've been fine, probably. I don't know. Florida woman uses disconnected payphone to call dead relative from the park. Others find comfort by copying her. That is, a little sad. Florida man still refuses to sell decades-old home surrounded by massive development. Dude, it's the guy from Up. except he never, flew away. Florida man, naked man in Palm Beach says he's from a different Earth. Yeah, alright, Mysterio. Quahog clam found off Florida man's coast believed to be 214 years old? I mean, you never know. Florida woman arrested for felony attack with an avocado at a senior living community. Of all the things I do not want to be assaulted with, an avocado is definitely one of them. Florida man runs into house on fire to hide from deputies. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if the man was on fire or if the house was on fire or both. Florida man attempts to pawn entire electrical breaker box. Yeah, looks the type to try and do that. Florida man gets slapped with a wad of cash at a strip club, cops say. What a mugshot. This is great. He looks like the kind of guy to go, yeah, I did it. So what? Florida man appointed to Disney Oversight Board believes tap water makes people gay. No, it's only the frogs. Only the frogs turn gay. Florida man Republican legislator wants to ban EV owners from evacuating during hurricanes? That's very weird. I don't think people who have this kind of car should be able to evacuate. Like, what? An 11-foot alligator busted through the screened porch of a Florida man home like the Kool-Aid man and jumped in the pool. Oh, Christ, yep. That's a big one. Florida man in a wheelchair and his Florida woman companion were arrested in an alleged shoplifting scheme at Best Buy. Again, you see the person and you're like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Florida woman goes for eye poke during dog poop dispute? You never go for the eye poke, come on. Tampa, Florida woman makes $300 an hour as a topless maid. I mean, hey, get that bank. Florida woman calls for Sugar Daddy Mommy Appreciation Day at zoning board meeting. Okay. Florida man, convicted felon, gets 6 years in prison after using Facebook to illegally sell guns. That is, impressive. Florida man, medics suspended after pronouncing a live man dead. Yeah, that's a bit of a big call. Machete-wielding Florida man arrested after he threatened to kill everyone. Ah, come on, he would never. Look at that face. He might. Florida man sets house on fire to avoid losing his deposit? I don't think, no, I think that's pretty counterproductive of you. Florida man fails to pay apartment complex electric bill, prompting the electric company to turn off the power, which includes a nearby lift station, resulting in 630,000 gallons of raw sewage spilling into a river. Jesus Christ, what a chain of events. Elderly Florida woman in motorized scooter spotted along I-4 in downtown Orlando while being pursued by 2 police vehicles. I think she'll be able to outrun them, don't worry. Beachgoers report unexpected encounters with fat, naked Florida man. No one ever expects the fat, naked Florida man. Florida man is hero of the year after finding 2-year-old boy who had been lost in the woods for 24 hours. I mean, hey, that's pretty sick. Good for him. Florida woman waves loaded handgun at McDonald's drive-thru after free cookie incident. I need more context. What free cookie incident? Florida man arrested for throwing an alligator through the drive-thru window at Wendy's? In this moment, he's like, oh man, why did I have to throw an alligator through a drive-thru window at Wendy's? Florida man leaves his DUI manslaughter trial for lunch, doesn't return, court records show. Look, you gotta be careful when these people are like, hey, can I go use the bathroom or something? Or hey, I'm gonna go get lunch. It's like, all right, we won't have anyone like keep an eye on you or anything. Florida man used stolen rental car for DoorDash deliveries, deputies say. That's a bold move. Florida man shoplifter living in $1 million home to rely on public defender. I would love to hear the public defender try to defend that. Florida man at We Spy Coffee and More arrested over spying in men's bathroom. Great. Florida man bonding out of jail is arrested and stays in jail after trying to use stolen credit cards to pay bond. Come on, man. You are just digging the hole deeper for yourself at that point. Florida woman tried to sell a guy a house that wasn't hers to sell. Why would you try that?
Florida woman Botox bandit receives $2,500 of Botox services, flees after credit card declines, and fails to return after asking to go back to card to get a different card. That's $2,500 worth of Botox? That's not even good Botox. You look awful, lady. Florida woman claiming to be a psychic has been sentenced to federal prison along with her partner for conning a woman out of more than $3 million. At that point, if one lady is giving a psychic $3 million, that lady deserves it. Deserves to lose $3 million. Because that is just silly at that point. Florida man caught naked in Everglades eating cheesecake. What else are you supposed to do in the Everglades, huh? Look for man-thing? Huh? Of course I'm gonna eat cheesecake in the Everglades. Get a job. Honest Florida man accused of DUI says, "Not gonna lie to you, I'm drunk. He may have been drunk driving, but he has character, and honesty is the best policy." You know, Abraham Lincoln actually drove drunk once. Florida man accused of using fake deeds to take ownership of 2 homes. That's a nice looking house. I'd probably do the same thing. If the government is watching, no, I would not. Florida man attorney who fought motorcycle helmet laws died in a motorcycle accident while not wearing one. God, irony is the true justice. Florida woman arrested after stealing more than $25,000 in cash from Wawa. Personally, I think that's Wawa's fault for having that much cash on hand. It's a gas station. What does it need 25 grand for? Florida man destroys car in Disney World parking lot, leaves $100 and a note. Sorry, $100 is not going to fix that, buddy. You ripped the whole thing off. It's gone. Florida man, 89, fights off wild hogs while walking dog in Palm Coast neighborhood. I would do the same thing. If my dog was threatened by some pigs, I'd whoop those pigs until next week, even when I'm 89. Florida man points gun, slings mud at partygoers, trying to stop him from drunk driving. Give that man his keys. Let him cook. Florida woman wears unicorn costume on jogs, delights self-isolating neighbors. Aw, on a jog? You're getting the workout in that thing. But hey, you're making everyone's day brighter. Florida man plus 9 more elevator mechanics accused of paying hundreds to cheat open book exam for state certification for elevator mechanics. There's so much to take here. 10 Florida men are cheating. This is ridiculous. They'll never work in another elevator again. Florida man busted for faking Irish nationality to commit fraud. How do you fake being Irish? I mean, us Irish and the rest of you aren't much different. We all hate Margaret Thatcher. Florida woman OnlyFans model makes $8,000 a month performing as a mermaid. Getting paid $8,000 and you don't even have to be naked every month? Sign me up. Missing Florida man tried to ride jet ski to Bahamas despite ongoing hurricane. This is a... That's not... This caught me so off guard. I did not expect to see a Resident Evil screenshot. Florida man arrested after going to the mall to dump various chemicals into the koi pond, resulting in 20 dead koi fish. Why? What, did the fish fuck your mother or something? Huh? Why'd you have to kill the fish? Gator got my arm. Florida man survives 3 days lost in the woods after alligator attack. Oh, they didn't just get his arm, they took his arm. Good lord. Detectives looking for Florida man who stuffed Hennessy down his drawers and escaped on pink bicycle. You know what? If you're still looking for him, he deserves that Hennessy, for sure. Florida woman teacher accused of pressuring teen to drink alcohol, twerking with student at prom. Their teachers let you twerk at prom? At prom, we had to have 3 Bible lengths away from each other. We couldn't even touch, let alone, throw it back. Good lord. Florida woman commissioner convicted of illegally entering immigration detention center to visit lover. A commissioner? Oh wow, she's really pretty. Holy crap. Well, love will make you do crazy things. When a Florida man left a bar, he walked past the sheriff's office patrol vehicle and decided he'd like to set it on fire. Hey, me too, buddy. I hate Ford Explorers. They're such ugly cars. Deputies. Florida man stole $1,375 worth of toothbrushes and threw them off a bridge. Bro hates when people brush their teeth. His teeth are nasty, disgusting, decaying yellow. That's why he didn't flash them in the mugshot. Florida man twirls his private part in a circular motion and strums it like a guitar after being kicked out of a restaurant. If your thang is big enough to thang like that, definitely still indecent exposure, but that's impressive. 71-year-old Florida man rode out Hurricane Ian on his sailboat. It was evil. Well, this is not another Resident Evil screenshot. This is an actual dude, and he looks pretty proud of what's going on. Florida man doctor did a procedure on the wrong end of Florida man's colon, halting Florida man's ability to pass gas or excrete waste through his rear. Brother could not take a fat dumpy for who knows how long. Hopefully he got that fixed. Florida man's McLaren supercar worth over $1 million, bought a week ago, washed out of garage, and submerged by Hurricane Ian. That's what you get for buying a yellow McLaren. Why don't you buy an actual car, huh? Florida man teen wins competition capturing 28 Burmese pythons. Are those the dangerous ones? I can only assume they are, based on how that snake looks. That is vicious looking. Florida man allegedly stole boat to return to Cuba. Said he disliked living in the U.S. Hey, fair enough. Most of us are in the same boat there. We hate it here. Florida man and woman arrested after putting half-eaten Walmart rotisserie chicken back on shelf. Largo police say. They got full. What do you want them to do? Buy it? Take the rest of it home? Have some leftovers? Whatever. Florida man and Ohio woman accused of having sex on Ferris wheel at Cedar Point. Is that not what Ferris wheels are for? It's not indecent exposure if they can't see you up there. Florida woman with 4 DUIs and no license arrested for 2 DUI crashes in one day. Lady, no one give her the keys. She doesn't have a license. Good Lord. Florida woman pulls gun on woman she thought were skipping line for gas. It is truly messed up if you do skip lines for gas. That's messed up of you. But you don't deserve to have the gun pulled on you. Florida man who previously bragged about threatening to shoot fellow fishermen while fishing arrested for firing gun during fishing-related argument at Port Charlotte Pier. Well, he said he was going to do it. You didn't take him seriously, and then he did it. And now, it's a little too late for that, huh? Florida man HOA president arrested after recording devices found in condos. Freak. Freaking vile little man. God. HOA. What scum. Florida man chugs 2 beers in under 30 seconds at Epcot, removes shirt, and almost falls from Skyliner platform during skirmish with police. At Epcot, of all places? Jesus. At least have some class. Do it at the Magic Kingdom. Florida man and his sister in the Villages accused of bilking insurance company out of $22,000. What is bilking? I don't know what that word is. Florida man arrested after stealing 85 pounds of shrimp and a GPS unit. He was gonna show the shrimp how to get back home. They needed the GPS. Florida man who became famous because of his forehead Florida tattoo is arrested again. Oh God, why? Why right there? That is so awful. Passenger's $8,000 bracelet stolen from TSA bin by Florida woman, flight attendant. Are we really surprised this happened at an airport? This kind of stuff happens all the time. Florida man, who said he became a racist in prison, sent back to prison for being racist. Yeah, prison made you racist, not living in Florida. That's like racist central USA, where all the old white people go to retire and hate people of color. Florida man running for state house permanently suspended from Twitter after posting tweet advocating for shooting federal agents. Luis Miguel. What are you doing, brother? Florida man arrested for vandalizing Walmart that was closed due to Hurricane Ian. What kind of mugshot is that, man? Mouth agape, eyes not looking at the same place. Forehead wrinkles. Vandalizing a Walmart, I can see it. Florida man retiree posed as assassin team hunting Trump supporters. Hey, I think we should let these guys slide. Bullet lodged in Florida man's testicle after wife shoots him for cheating. Well, what else are you supposed to do when your husband cheats on you? You shoot him in the balls. Florida man, sovereign citizen, threats to put lien on arresting officers' homes. Sovereign citizen. Why is that in quotes? I don't, what does that mean? Can someone explain to me, please? I'm stupid. Young Florida woman to sue both school board and law enforcement for ruining her future after she and her school principal mom were caught rigging her senior homecoming queen election in her favor. The principal? This is why you don't let them, intervene like that. You can't play favorites when you're the principal of the school, even with your own daughter. Good Lord. And you got on GMA. How freaking awesome. Grr. Florida man stuffed gun into raw chicken and tried to bring it on the plane, TSA says. They're not going to let you take a raw chicken on the plane, let alone a gun. You should have thought something better. Florida woman who embezzled seniors' money to pay for home improvements sentenced to prison. Is that her picture? Oh my God. You know what? All of a sudden, innocent. Courteous Florida man going 110 miles per hour on I-95 yells, "I'm sorry," to deputy as he runs away. The man is running at 110 miles per hour? Good for him. He should try out for a track team or something. Florida man substitute teacher gives 6th grade homework assignment pushing election fraud claims. Okay. I don't even want to even get into this. The media is often biased and will add words that persuade you to think one way over another. Read these 2 statements made by reporters after the 2020 election. President Trump made claims that the 2020 election was stolen. President Trump made false claims that the 2020 election was stolen. The first sentence is just giving you information, while the second sentence leads you to believe he is wrong before you have all the facts. He is wrong. There was no stolen election, you stupid substitute teacher idiot. Florida woman named Tupac Shakur arrested after beating a man with a bat outside the hospital. With a name like that, you gotta live up to it. You gotta make people respect you. And beating people up with a bat is just that.
Florida man kicked out of SeaWorld for fishing. Look, man, SeaWorld is not for you to experience the sea and come back home with a trophy. No. You're supposed to watch the fish and the other things. Florida man's attempt at hotel room hospitality turns into stabbing and sleeping bed and breakfast. What does that even mean, attempt at hotel room hospitality? Like, he has his own hotel and he tried to run one, but now it's stabbing and sleeping? Florida man nabbed on cocaine wrap was doused in mystery milky substance. I don't like mystery milky substance. Florida woman in-home nursing assistant for 88-year-old Alzheimer's patient arrested after opening credit card in patient's name to get $7,000 plus of cosmetic procedures for herself. Well, that's just messed up and rude. Florida man arrested after falling through ceiling at medical building in Escambia County. What the hell was he doing up there? He probably wasn't a patient. Florida woman with history of ID fraud on criminal record and currently on probation for ID fraud is arrested for new cases of ID fraud. I tell you, some people, they just can't get enough. Florida woman wins $144,000 jackpot in illegal casino. When casino refuses to pay, she calls the police. So wait, was it illegal to be gambling in this casino, or was the casino illegal in not paying her? Because I guess, I don't know about calling the police, but I definitely would talk to someone if I won money at a casino and I didn't actually get the money. Florida man steals and crashes police car with canine inside. Well, damn, I hope the dog's alright. Florida man thought he'd pee by a pond, then he was attacked by an alligator. So, how'd you end up in the hospital? Man, I just needed a piss. Florida woman substitute teacher let 7th grader hit her vape because she just wanted to fit in. Oh, well, that's really disappointing. I hate that there's people out there like this. Florida man saves hawk with snake wrapped around its neck. That is wild. Florida woman nonprofit business manager stole more than $760,000 from company since 2016 because she was addicted to it. Well, that's her reasoning? No shit. Florida woman boards wrong plane, ends up in Jamaica. I would love to know how in the hell that happened. Florida man charged with attempted murder after shooting someone in the neck over a game of checkers. Well, remind me not to play any games of checkers with any strangers. 69 people arrested during illegal street racing crackdown in St. Pete, including Florida man and Florida woman couple who brought their infant and 3-year-old. Come on, man, keep the kids out of this shit. Disney sues Florida man, alleges political effort to hurt its business. Florida man claiming to be time traveler throws brick through window to save homeowners. But from what? That's what I'd like to know. I'll hear the guy out. Florida woman corrections officer holds badge out window as cops arrive to arrest her on DUI charge. That's hilarious. And she definitely lost that badge. Florida man pulls out machete after bar refuses to let him sing another karaoke song. Yeesh, man. Like, you just tell someone no, and they're like, all right, I guess I'll kill you now. Florida man breaks record for longest time living underwater, 74 days. Oh, okay, I was like, what the hell is this guy in? Like, I have no idea. It looks like he's in an old-ass boat. Woman drugs Florida man, steals $600,000 in his jewelry, police say. That is, disgusting. Florida man steals James Bond's identity. How the hell did he manage to steal a fake person's identity? Florida man truck driver unleashes 1 million bees onto Florida highway. This sounds like an absurd Stephen King story or some shit. Florida man accused of killing dune buggy driver in confrontation sparked by beer can. Over beer? Dude, I thought beer was supposed to be the thing that brought people together, man. Florida man dies at his house, then a cop steals his credit card. That is, I'm blown away. Like, that's so terrible that this person died. I'm a police officer. I found his credit card. Guess I'll take it. He's not using it. Like, dude. Florida man has his rental car impounded, decides to steal it back. He impounded the impound. Florida man hides drugs in a mini M&M's container. It's actually not a bad idea. Using that as a container. Don't smuggle. Florida woman arrested after attempting to grab deputy with a fix-a-flat tool during arrest. Tools are so cool because they can, like, build things and fix things and also murder people. Florida woman principal resigns after sending $100,000 to scammer posing as Elon Musk. Why anyone would want to pose as that weird-ass motherfucker? I have no idea. Florida man sentenced after defecating on vehicle of romantic rival in the Villages. Look, man, if there's anything you're gonna do to someone, don't kill them, and definitely don't shit on their stuff. Florida man caught with zoo's Galapagos tortoise in his yard. Florida man in excruciating pain after being stunned by cow killer ant. Ooh, yeah, I've seen a lot of videos. Coyote Peterson following a lot of the stuff, talking about it. Insects are just, no thanks. Florida man leads police on chase using a stolen fire truck. I'll just never understand, like, getting in a stolen vehicle and driving away. Like, do you think you're gonna get out of there? Not many people do, and also you're in a fire truck. You are not hiding from anyone or getting that far, and you'll probably just crash it and hurt yourself, and kill other people. Just don't. Florida man punches 63-year-old umpire at son's high school game. Nice going, man. I bet your son will never forget that day. Miami police. Florida man shot another Florida man for trying to steal his girlfriend, crashed running from cops. What did I say? He crashed. He didn't make it. Florida woman outruns police in Nissan Versa. Oh, she outran them, so that means she did get away in a Nissan. Impressive. Florida man hitchhikes with no particular destination in mind and ends up in southern Ohio, where he is observed dancing on the concrete median on US 52 and later reported to be acting strangely in front of a nearby business, I see. Well, hey, you know what? As long as he's not hurting other people, good for him. Florida man charged with aggravated DWI after being clocked at 171 miles per hour on motorcycle in an H. Dude, 171 miles per hour. How the hell do you stop? Aside from, like hitting a wall or something. Florida man gets trapped in garbage truck after sleeping in dumpster. Word of advice, please do not sleep in a dumpster for a multitude of reasons. Thank you. Florida man gets 4 years in prison for pouring bleach into coworker's Pepsi. You know what? That is a serious, actual, what the hell's wrong with you? Terrible thing to do to someone. So, yeah, I think that's fair. Florida man poses as a coach to pump iron at high school gym. Why don't you just, I don't know, go to a fucking gym? Unidentified Florida man and woman orders 6 gallons of coma in a bottle that gets stopped at customs. Florida man arrested over I eat ass sticker prepares to file lawsuit. I heard about this, and the video where the cop is like, my son could have seen that sticker and asks me, what does I eat ass mean? It's like, dude, that sounds like a f***ing you problem. Florida man flees from police at over 100 miles per hour and winds up crashing into a church. So yeah, more times than not, it doesn't end so good for the person fleeing. Florida man lawmakers pass bill allowing radioactive material to be built into Florida roads. Ooh, but why? For what purpose? What does the radioactive material do for the roads? I think it's full, sir. That's ridiculous. The last tree held 9 drums. Florida man and serial burglar hit with 117 new charges days before his release from prison. 117 charges? What did they do? Florida woman reported being robbed of $4,500 in employer's money. Police found it in her purse. Well, I'm so glad that they found that money for her. Homeless man robbed of his pants in Daytona Beach, police say. That's why you always gotta wear a belt, man. Florida man pulled over for driving an ATV at 1 a.m. on roadway, arrested for driving with suspended license and drug possession. Well, that's just unfortunate, man. Florida woman faces custody battle over her potty-trained motorcycle riding pet alligator. Did I read that? Hold on. Did I read that right? Custody over her potty-trained motorcycle riding pet alligator. Yeah, that's real. I just read that. I had to make sure I wasn't stroking out or something, but there it is. Florida man who tracked Elon Musk's private jet is now monitoring jet used by Governor DeSantis. That's strange. Why? Florida Woman of the Year contender reports being robbed by someone impersonating the police, leading to her arrest for grand theft and filing false report. Florida woman suing over male-only admission policy at clothing optional gay resort. Sorry lady, this one's for the boys. Florida woman throws drink on Matt Gaetz, gets arrested. I don't know who Matt Gaetz is. Give me a second. Yeah, the guy probably deserved it. Florida woman who survived the Holocaust turns 100, throws first pitch at Rays game. Oh, hey, that's actually nice. I didn't expect to see something actually nice in here. Florida man arrested on DUI charges after crashing semi-truck full of frozen food on Florida road, FHP says. Ah, there we go. There's some good old-fashioned Florida Florida man pulled over for wearing headphones gets busted for having over 5 pounds of Yeah, I'm gonna assume that he probably reeked.
Florida man parks 32 cars in a lake near Doral. Why? Why? And this car's been there for a while. What is the story behind this? I am so confused. Florida man to give vasectomies to peacocks. What? No, not my birdie bits. Tampa, Florida woman fulfills childhood dream of becoming a stripper just like her mom. 2001 nudes. What can I say? I might be a mom, but I'm a MILF. Florida man attempts to rob a Wendy's but fails. He then attempts to rob a bank but fails. Police later arrest him. Yeah, that guy looks like he fails at robbing banks and Wendy's. Also, what is going on with his eyes? Florida man, open the bank vault and fill these bags now. Employee, sir, this is a Wendy's. Open the Wendy's vault and put in the hamburgers. Surreal sub sandwich stealing Florida man nabbed upon return trip to Publix. Why, dude? Why? Are you that hungry? Like, if you're hungry, I get it, but you don't look like you're starving. Florida woman tries to sue Kraft Heinz claiming preparation time of microwavable mac and cheese was misleading. Judge tosses lawsuit. Just add water for a quick meal in minute. Bro, what are you talking about? This legit takes like 2 minutes to make. Cape Coral police arrest 73-year-old Florida man in armed road rage incident. Yeah, that guy looks like he carries a shotgun in the back of his window. Florida man gets sucked up by the tide, manages to capsize his boat, and is lost at sea for nearly 2 days and partially successfully turns into a jellyfish-abused lobster. What do you mean jellyfish-abused lobster? Can someone pontificate upon that one? Florida man arrested after driving a homemade vehicle that used LED rope as headlights. Why? What is the problem here? That is just as bright as any gosh diggity darn headlight I've ever seen. Florida man who can afford a new Lexus and a country club to rely on public defender in alleged manslaughter of 87-year-old man. Gosh diggity darn. Maybe it's because he knows he's so innocent, he's just going with the free defender. Florida man arrested after resisting registering Porsche 930 stolen from museum, police say. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Like, maybe he bought it not knowing it was stolen, but no, this guy definitely stole it. Look at that face. It's like, I stole it and I'm proud. Florida man steals riding lawnmower from house and is arrested down the street in that riding mower, which was his getaway vehicle. This guy just looks sad, like he's had a hard life. I don't want to make fun of him, but I will. He fought the lawn, and the lawn won. Florida man high on flaka attacked officer said he was God, had sex with 3, police say. What is flaka, and what happened? This guy has really pretty eyes, I will say that. Sucks he chose a life of crime. Florida woman goes nuts as her flight into Nashville taxied to its gate ends up charged with assault and resisting arrest. Yikes, I would not want to get in a fight with her. She looks like she could kick my butt. Florida man throws spare tire at car on I-75, then runs away. Why? Why did you do that? Was it like moving you through the tire, or like they drove by you too fast? What is going on here? Florida man saves dog that has been at the Alpine Animal Shelter the longest. Thank you. Finally, a good Florida. How could no one adopt this boy? Look, he's got heterochromia like me, and look at how happy he looks. Florida man's toilet tiff with brother turns trigger happy. What do you mean toilet tiff? What do you mean toilet tiff? Did he like steal your toilet and you shot at him? My God, dude. 5 Florida women arrested after clogged toilet triggers chaotic brawl at Florida man wing joint. Florida man wing joint sounds like a place you would get in a fight, but my God, they all look so miserable. The one on the second from the left kind of owning it though, like, yeah, I got smoky eyeshadow. What are you gonna do about it? Florida woman accused of spiking drinks with roach spray. You deserve to burn in hell. That's all I have to say on that. Florida woman pocketed $50,000 in altered checks and stolen dental crowns from employer, police say. Why? Why would you do this? You have a solid job at a dentist place. Nike Florida man arrested in Seminole for voyeurism and bulgery. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I didn't get the word right. It's just I saw his face. Like, what happened? Did he fall face first? At least he's got some clothes on now, am I right? Florida man caught on camera injecting opioid chemical agent under door of neighborhoods. Yep, this guy's a absolute psychopath. I'm so glad he's in jail now. Moist Critical did a great video on this. Florida man charged over $35 million Ponzi scheme targeting church members. You deserve to also burn in hell. That's all I have to say. It's not about not targeting, church people. It's just stealing $35 million from working people is really messed up. And there's gonna be a certain person with a pitchfork or some other deity stabbing you in the balls when you die. Florida man, aka the Candyman, busted for selling numerous out of his mobile snack truck business. Oh, dude, come on. Oh, and they broke through the door with the ram. I thought that was his truck or something. Florida man climbs a tall playground equipment at Clearwater Park, tells kids where babies come from. Yeah, I'm not sure I want this guy telling my kids where babies come from. They come from the I smoke behind the Publix. Yeah, that's what he sounds like. Florida man wearing no clothes twerks for doorbell camera. Bow chicka wow wow, bow chicka wow wow. South Florida man and son mistakenly drive rental car on airport runway. Car rental company gets permit revoked. How did this happen? How did they get to the runway is my question. There has to be a bigger story here, because to get it revoked, they had to have been easy to get on there, and it's the rental car company's fault. Florida man gets leprosy, doctors suspect soil. Yeah, soil definitely wasn't playing around with any armadillos or anything. Florida man leaving Wawa pulled over at 1 a.m. after loud music was blaring from boombox attached to his golf cart. He was also in possession of... He was also previously banned from Wawa. I think this is the Wawa in Daytona Beach. I'm just calling it. That sounds like something that would happen there. Florida man accused of beating cellmate who asked for a courtesy flush to help with smell. Wow. That guy looks like a big angry thumb. Anyone see the thumb wrestling videos that are like Star Wars The Thumb Wars? He looks like one of those characters. Florida man pastor, his wife, and his 72-year-old mom stole $1.4 million in stuff from Home Depot over the years to sell on eBay. Yeah, that is a big group of people. Man, they got away with it for a while. I gotta say, impressive, but maybe quit while you're ahead. Florida man arrested after flooding emergency room, attacking nurse, and stripped naked. Why? Why did he flood the emergency room is my question. Also, what is this guy's story? Again, why does he look like a thumb? Florida man proposes to girlfriend with a hot dog at the whacked out wiener in Foley, Gulf Coast media. I like that. No, this is a sweet one, kind of like the dog one. Not all Florida people are bad. I'm gonna be living in Florida soon. That'll be cool. I'll be one of those crazy ones. Crazy Cougar Florida man fights Cougar. There, can't wait to see that in the headlines. Florida man posed as U.S. Marshal with flashing lights and siren on truck. What? Why? Why would you do this? What is the point of this crime? Florida woman doused herself in Mountain Dew to erase DNA after killing roommate. Sometimes I say there's hope for Florida, and then stuff like this comes out. You don't hear about this in other states. I'm sure it happens. It's just that Florida has open arrest records and stuff like that. But my God, that is a level of stupidity you only hear about in America. Florida man in training captures 16-foot python. Nice. It's cute little boop snoot. As long as he's not dead, I'm okay with it. Florida man running for president instructed to show emotion at GOP debate. Leaked memo. I'm showing emotion. I care about all of you. I'm not a psychopath who would participate in the purge if I could. Baby dolphin believed to be dead after Florida man picks it up for photo. Yeah, the dolphin did die. This is not a Florida man. This was a vacation or fun fact. It wasn't a guy who lived in Florida. So yeah. Florida woman who unleashes havoc at McDonald's over incorrect order faces serious charges, including child abuse. Good. You deserve it. Seriously, you do. Calm down. They're working class people. Florida man steals thousands of dollars worth of food from brewery, including lobster. That guy's like, oh, I just looked to the camera. Whoops. Still gonna do my crime, though. This is Florida after all. Florida man shoots friend in both legs because he didn't want to kill him. Why shoot him in both legs? Why not just one? I mean, did he break into your house? What is the story here? I feel like this is a clickbaity headline. The female friend told police that all three worked together at Chili's in nearby DeLand and were chilling at the suspect's home. I don't believe she knows what chilling is. Yeah, chilling, dude. It's this new thing all the kids do where we shoot each other in the kneecaps so we can't walk anymore. It's pretty sweet. Naked Florida man gets arrested for trying to fight everyone at the gym and on the street. Yeah, this guy's definitely on some gay. Florida man arrested after human remains found in 3 suitcases. Yeah, that guy definitely ate the people that those belonged to. Not the brightest bulb in the box. This guy, one of the suitcases had an airline sticker with his wife's name on it. Clue, among other things, he was seen hanging around the site where the suitcases were recovered multiple times. Rooms in his home were splattered with blood. My God, this guy definitely ate his wife. Florida man wins U.S. Mega Millions jackpot worth $1.58 billion, and he didn't show his face. Good for him. Don't let anyone leech off your success of lottery winnings. Florida man arrested for DUI wearing "I'm the reason the beer's always gone" t-shirt. Well, at least he was truthful about it. Looks sad though. Looks like he's had a hard life. Florida woman school principal and Florida man school teacher suspended after holding an assembly for only the 4th and 5th grade African American students to talk about needing to improve underperforming standardized test scores. Was she the teacher? Because I figured this was going to be 2 racist white people, but was she the teacher? That's much more confusing. Florida man sells fully functioning F-16 fighter jet online. I mean, it's America. Free capital, baby. Florida woman, villager jailed after 7th DUI arrest, hopes to win freedom Monday. Well, I'm glad you're hopeful, but 7th DUI, I don't think you're getting out no matter how charming of a smile that is, you raisin of a person. The article says she's 63, but her face says she's afraid the deflector shield will be quiet. Rachel, when you press her eye. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at anyone's looks, but she looks like a raisin, dog. Florida man cop arrested, suspended after fight over parking spot in which he told another officer, "I'm a sergeant. I know the law, kid." That's right. I know the law, and that's my parking spot. The law is the name of my truck. Google Street View driver, a Florida man arrested after leading Middletown police on a 100-mile-per-hour chase in the Google car. What was the story here? How did he get a job at Google driving this car if he was a felon? Why did he run? I am so confused. Please tell me more details, you insane person. Florida man starts brawl at golf course over slow play. That's something I can understand. I hate getting stuck behind some people really slow at golf. I just want to wham them in the head. But guess what? If I'm the slow person, I move over and let them go before me. If I'm the fast person, I expect them to do the same. If they don't, I still just sit there and drink my water while sitting in the golf cart. I don't play golf a lot. I'm really bad. Florida man throws toilet through school board building window in Illinois is arrested sitting on another. What do you mean sitting on another? Sitting on another toilet or another school board? I am so confused. Also, you gotta be pretty strong to throw a toilet through a window, and you don't look that strong, but I'm not gonna take any chances. Barbie is a Florida woman. Ken is a Florida man. World-renowned astrophysicist says Barbie World is in the Florida Keys. Well, that's right, everyone. Everybody's favorite movie, the billion-dollar movie of a kind of mid-movie, is a Florida movie. And you know what? I'm down for it. Ken looks like a Florida man, and Barbie looks like a Florida woman. My God, it's right. Barbie is a Florida man and woman, and Ken is a Florida man. I love it. Finally, the Barbie movie makes sense. Florida woman, villager, arrested after alleged brawl with woman after going out to dinner. Yeah, alleged. She's got a black eye. She definitely, and there's no alleged in it, she beat the crap out of that other lady.
Florida woman arrested for calling 911 12,000 times this year, police say. And she's proud of it too. I mean, look at that smug expression, you little stinker. Florida man pays to fly ha 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 banner over Mar-a-Lago after FBI raid. And then there's a picture of Donald Trump. Florida man with no arms uses his feet to stab a tourist with a pair of scissors. Why his feet? Why? Just use your hand. Better yet, don't use any. Just don't stab anyone. Video. Crocodile chases Florida man at Gatorland theme park. I mean, what else do you go to Gatorland for but to get chased by gators? Florida man named Demon Speed arrested for murder. Well, that threw me off. I thought he was going to get arrested for speeding. Florida man is ejected from car after crash, then jumps off bridge into river to avoid being hit by another car. Jesus Christ, what a story to tell the wife at dinner, huh? Florida woman OnlyFans model makes $8,000 a month performing as a mermaid. Damn, I mean, hey, she's getting that bank. Florida man used grandmother as a shield to prevent getting handcuffed, Miami police. Can you imagine being that dude's grandmother and then having that happen to you? Sorry, grandma, don't want to get arrested. Just get in front of me real quick. Like, wow. Florida man illegally picking berries along Alligator Alley is attacked and pulled underwater by an alligator. Well, it checks out. Maybe don't steal berries from alligators. Florida man arrested while trying to warn Space Force about battle between aliens and dragons. Come on, you're really gonna arrest the man for trying to bring attention to a intergalactic battle between aliens and dragons? I mean, sounds pretty serious to me. Florida man walks into a bar and pulls out a grenade? A man walks into a South Florida bar with a grenade. No, this isn't the start of a joke. That's like something that would happen in like Grand Theft Auto. Man steals construction equipment, causes $10,000 in damage. Flagler deputies say, oh, Flagler. What the hell kind of name is Flagler? $10,000 in damage, though. I mean, that's no small number. Florida man went on a wild rampage in the company car in his boss's neighborhood. He was disgruntled, Florida police say. Then came a rampage in the company car. Just a little disgruntled, just a little bothered with things. Florida man lights up cigarette with toaster oven over the objections of another Florida man, resulting in fighting, stabbing, and arrest. Oh, Florida men, never change. Dude, we got a two-parter. We're going back to the bar. Unless this is a different bar where someone pulled a grenade out. I don't know what the deal is with bars and grenades in Florida, but I'm good. Florida man Dolphins tailgater accidentally leaves grill on during game. Fire completely destroys 8 cars. Wow. Great. Awesome. Who was watching anything at all? How did this happen? Florida man attempts to surf in water fountain at Walt Disney World's Disney Springs. How the hell are you gonna surf on a fountain? Florida Keys couple attacks tourist for snorkeling too close to their dock, deputies say. Wow. Thanks, assholes. Drunk Florida man charged with burglary after accidentally falling through homeowner's window. Don't you hate it when you're walking by someone's house and you accidentally fall through their window? It's so embarrassing. I mean, honestly, he's look at him. He's probably innocent. Florida man accused of hitting boy in the face during bowling alley dispute. Little punk probably walked over the line. I mean, there are rules. Florida woman's fiery argument ends with using gasoline-soaked t-shirt to torch house. I mean, I guess it really was a fiery argument, huh? Florida man, a DoorDash driver, caught on camera stealing Amazon package from the same porch where he dropped off food order. Pretty brave. I mean, look, he was just trying to do a trade. Honest Florida man accused of DUI says, "Not gonna lie to you, I'm drunk." I mean, honestly, props to him for just coming out and saying, "Yeah, I'm drunk. Just take me in, guys." He probably isn't gonna get punished as badly, which is, good for him for admitting his wrong. Regardless, just don't drive under the influence. You're putting a lot of people's lives in danger by doing so. Florida woman tired of his behavior arrested for throwing raw steak at partner. Some of these just get real specific, and it's very amusing. Raw steak? Why? Florida man gets car stuck on the train tracks. Train 1, car 0. Good lord. Well, at least there was no one in the vehicle. Florida man arrested after stealing and drinking vodka at Walmart. It says he stole it and drank it at Walmart. Did he buy it in Walmart and then walked out and just popped it open right outside and started chugging? Naked Florida man crawls through Taco Bell drive-through window. Dude probably got tired of waiting and he was just like, "Hey guys, what's the holdup in here?" Or he just thought, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna hop on through this window and who's gonna stop me?" Florida woman stole tips from ice cream shop and hit owner on head with jar. All right, it's already low to steal tips from a jar, but then to take that jar and then hit someone over the head with it. Wow. Go to hell. Gator got my arm. Florida man survives 3 days lost in the woods after alligator attack? Dude, what? He lost his arm and then he survived 3 days without it in the woods? How did he not bleed out? Unless I've got something mistaken, I don't know. Florida man who tracked Elon Musk's plane now tracking jets of Russian billionaires? But why though? Young Florida woman to sue both school board and law enforcement for ruining her future after she and her school principal mom were caught rigging her senior homecoming queen election in her favor. Right, but they were gonna try and sue the school board and law enforcement after they got caught f***ing up and doing something you're not supposed to do. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Florida woman who punched manager who refused to sell her alcohol arrested tells cops, "Arrest me because I hit her." Again, I mean, she's honest. She straight up said, "Yeah, I did it," and she looks proud. Florida man accused of attacking mom when she wouldn't dress his mannequin? What? Hey mom, fuck you for not dressing my mannequin. Well, I'm so confused. Why would you attack your mom? I literally don't even know what to say. I don't know how to process this. A monster slithered in front of the truck. How amateurs got a giant python in Florida. More and more, I just do not want to be in Florida at all. 75-year-old Florida man arrested in bicyclist hit and run. Police said she was driving with a suspended or revoked license. Does not surprise me that she had a suspended or revoked license and did that. At least she'll never get a license again. Florida woman who embezzled seniors' money to pay for home improvements sentenced to prison. And there she is, smiling and flipping the bird. I assume that's her at least. Florida man wears F the police t-shirt to court, wins case against police. Now that's a dub and a half. What a power play. Florida man dressed in boxers and socks arrested after locking himself into Little Caesars he burglarized. Well, hopefully he was able to enjoy that pizza while it lasted. Florida woman performs ballet folk dance during sobriety test. Florida woman accused of biting 2 students over jar of pickles? What the hell is so vital about a jar of pickles you gotta bite 2 of your students? Florida man sentenced to prison for replacing stepson's medication with laxatives. Yeah, that's not funny. He just thought he'd pull a little prank on his son. What a dickhead father. Florida man jail inmate tortured with the Polar Express. Florida jail inmates tortured with Zemeckis animation. I like the picture they chose, like the pointing the finger, haha, you bitch, get tortured. But also, come on, it's not that bad. Drunken Florida man flees from giant cat in motorized bathtub? Oh, I see. Okay. I was very confused for a moment, but I see. Very good. Florida man rips sink out of Pizza Hut bathroom. But why? What did the sink do to you? Florida man and woman plead guilty in scheme to sell Biden's daughter's diary. What? Wait, what? Did someone get a hold of Biden's daughter's diary? Florida man pulls out 3-foot-long sword after being approached by deputies. Man said, I have the power of God and anime on my side. F you pigs.